It knows how to hunt. I know how to survive.
Well, hello, sexy monkeys. Well, I just got done watching Prey for the second time. Why? Because it was that good of a movie. And when you watch a movie for the second time, or third, or fourth, you realize you notice stuff that you did not realize the first time. Because, you know what's coming. So you're expecting what's going to happen. So you can cheat a little bit. And what I mean by cheating is you can actually look to the left, look to the right, kind of look around, kind of just where you weren't looking before. So in this case, there's 8 things I noticed in Prey that I didn't pick up on the first time, where it makes a lot more sense now I know this stuff. So now I put 2 and 2 together, it makes a great movie.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Another thing I noticed was their attempt at doing a shootout scene from the original Predator movie and the 2010 Predators movie, when they do that big old nice shootout scene. They tried that with this, but of course, back then there's no automatic. I did not realize the gun. So the Predator, on the original has that shoulder gun, and pretty much every other movie after that. But in this case, it's up in the helmet, dude. I didn't realize that shit till I watched the second time. Granted, it was like, it dropped at 11 o'clock. I watched it, 11:30. I was tired. But yeah, I didn't catch that. That really surprised me. When the main girl noticed the first signs of the Predator coming down through the sky, and she tells her brother, she sees a thunderbird. That's an omen of, I want to do my katamiya. And when she says it's a thunderbird, which means they already seen this stuff in the sky, which means, I know this is the first time this predator has been on this earth, but it's not the first time any predator has been on Earth. I'm sure there's been plenty of predators before this one, but this is the first time this predator alone was on Earth. So when she says, I saw a thunderbird in the sky, she's probably referring to all the stories of predators coming to Earth before this. I'm sure predators have come to Earth before this. I just want people to probably get that confused, be like, oh, first time on Earth. I don't see this being the first time they would just send one predator. No, I don't think so. It's not something I noticed, but it's something that made me think about this that I didn't think about the first time. Does this Comanche tribe have any connection with Billy? Billy being the Native American from the original Predator movie. It's just, it makes my brain think, is there a connection? Did Billy know, growing up, the stories of the Predator, the Comanche, which gives him the, we're all gonna die, because he kind of had an idea of what was coming. I'm starting to think he might have known something. Just, oh, the stories, we killed this predator and so camouflage, and might be something there. I would love to explore that. Alright, so in the first movie, when the original group, when they take down, the militia people, the big, nice shootout scene, where they blow up the helicopter. So they think they take down the main threat, so they take it easy. They tone it down. Just like in the movie Prey. And in this case, it's the mountain lion. They think the mountain lion is the big, prey out there. So when they kill the mountain lion, the whole tribe, everyone's like, besides the main girl. She's like, no, that's not the right shark. That's the tiger shark. Just like in Jaws. And I didn't realize that was really a connection to the first movie till I watched it the second time. The final fight, you would think the first time watching you would recognize that being a nod to the first movie, but there's parts of the fights that I didn't notice. For example, the fire in both the Prey and Predator is what starts the final battle, you know, because it's Arnold, you know, holding up the stick with the fire. And then in Prey, you see that one scene where it's really dark, but then she starts to fire, and you see from the Predator's point of view from afar, it just gets lit up. It's when she goes invisible and she has that French fur trader with a gun. That scene, it starts with a fire. Oh, I just clicked in my head. Even Predators with Adrian Brody, the final scene has a fire. So that's another nod. Lastly, it is the end credits. So at the end of this movie, one thing I noticed the second time is the very last clip. So at the end, they show like a cartoon of the movie, so to speak. It's like animation. And it's actually really cool. I actually liked that. But I didn't really watch all of it till the second time. So I'm like, all right, let's just watch the whole thing just in case. And sure enough, the very last one sets up the sequel. And I will be digging into that in one of these next videos about the directions of where this should go, Predator-wise, because I'm excited. I really hope there's a sequel, and I really do. But I'm going to save all of that for another video for what direction this franchise should go, because there's a lot this franchise can do. This is going to be really fun to think about, and I can't wait to dig into it. But now, this is just stuff I've noticed the second time around. If you guys notice stuff that I haven't really mentioned yet that was really kind of obvious, throw it down in the comments, and I would love to like check it out and maybe watch the movie a third time, because I'm gonna watch it 100 times. You know, it's just that fucking good, and I can't wait till 4K comes out or Blu-ray, whatever, so you can special features, commentary. I really hope they do that. You know, don't stick it just to Hulu. All right, Section Monkeys, I got a few more videos I'm gonna do. So if you wanna subscribe, hit the notification button. It just lets you know when the videos are up, and in case you don't just randomly stumble upon them. Alright, Sexy Monkeys. Hope you all have a good day.